that if you use what Terry's given you, you'll be fine. Okay, a bit of an introduction with a few references in there. Situation analysis, some objectives. There's our lovely personas, which you're all going to do an amazing job of. Competitors in the market, so situation analysis, orders by forces, pestle, critical success factors. Okay, and your digital marketing audit. Okay, so doing a bit of an analysis on Facebook. So this is the audit. What are they doing already? Key facts they've called out. How many likes have they already got on the page? How frequent do they post? What time of day? Like, is it evident that they always post in the daytime or the evening or on a weekend? So see how it's just a bullet point list. This is an audit. The bullet point list is fine. Positive aspects. What's really good about it? They're, very visual. They use symbols. Got a clear call to action. Contact us button. Then they call out some opportunities, things that they could consider. This is all around the look and the feel. Their bullet point list. I'm talking about complaint management opportunities. So they've noticed in doing a bit of an analysis when they've conducted their audit, they've noticed, maybe they're not really responding very well when they get a complaint. So that would be a recommendation that you put forward, that either they need to do a little bit more training, or maybe they need to be given some better responses to be able to offer. They've called out engagement opportunities that are possibly missed. So, this person's put forward a suggestion for a flavour. They could be doing a lot more with that than what they've done. Instagram, they're doing their audit here. How many followers? How many posts? How many people, do they follow? What's their post frequency? Really just, this isn't rocket science. This is pretty easy for you guys to do this audit. So they call out the positive things, then they call out opportunities that they're possibly missing out on. So the opportunities will form part of the recommendations when they get through it. Twitter, same thing. Really nice, and this is a nice simple audit, so it's really easy. This is what we're looking for. Don't overthink it. We want to see you do an audit. So how are they currently doing? So that when you start making recommendations for what they need to change or do better or do that they're not doing, we can see why you've made that recommendation. So it's very nice and visual. How can you put a panda drinking a smoothie and people not love that? It's adorable. So YouTube channel, they've had a look at YouTube, and then they've got to the website and done a bit of an audit on the website. So you can see they've looked at their About Us section, locations, their products, their Vibe Club, which is like their loyalty club. So they've kind of dissected different areas of the website, which is like the exercise we did in class with the zoo. Then they've called out again the opportunities. What do they need to, what are they missing? Delete content clutter. So obviously they're determining their opinion that there's way too much information. Need to cut that back, so that'll be part of their recommendations. Search engine optimization, they've done a little bit of an analysis here. They've done a few different keyword searches to see how well, who's used, and what the opportunity is. This is the approach they've taken. You guys might not put search marketing in yours, and that's fine. I'm showing this as an example, as a good example. You might not do search marketing in your analysis. You might just do social media channels and the website. And that's okay, that's fine. You don't have to do all these. They've looked at the mobile apps as well in this instance. So you would have a look and see if your brand's maybe got apps and whether you put any recommendations around there. There's your SWOT analysis. So your digital marketing strategies, clear objectives outlined there. They have quite a few objectives. One negative of this is kind of that they didn't make them SMART objectives, so they would have lost a few marks for not making those SMART objectives. Proposition and the marketing mix, so your 4 Ps. Toes analysis. Okay, so then you come to the strategy. So what's their sort of new marketing strategy? So this is where they come up with that Boost Your Life, a new responsive website as part of their recommendation. recommendations. A launch campaign, so someone was asking about whether, you can talk about a campaign opportunity. Yeah, absolutely. Making it go viral, that's a bit broad, but then talking about the social channels. So they actually talk about, this is the sort of thing we do on Facebook is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this is the sort of thing that they could consider for a bit of a schedule. Then on Instagram, they've made some recommendations. Keeping followers engaged, and the implementation plan. Look familiar? They've obviously populated it with their own content, but this is pretty much lift and shift of what Terry's given you guys. So don't overthink it. Budget, look familiar again. Measurement plan, see this is all stuff you guys have all got ready. They're all the tools you've got in the kit. Risk management plan, and then they get into their recommendations.